Here, actually, you guys fire into the back there, and then you guys go ahead and charge into the back of them. You guys charge there. Yes, you guys make sure you are firing there. All right, now you guys charge. All right, welcome back to the war. It has actually been quite a few turns since you guys were here last. And I do have some stuff to discuss on the campaign map, but of immediate concern is Rohan has built up a force to attack Gineard. Gineard. I like Gineard better. I think I'll call it Gineard. So you can see Ugluk's forces down here. It's the same troops that we left him with the exception of he has an extra archer unit. The enemy has gathered a considerable force of mostly cavalry, I can't help but notice. They did bring a ballista, which is very unfortunate. I assume that means they will be able to knock down a bit of wall in addition to trying to take bits of wall or knocking down the gate. So this could be very interesting. I'm hoping we can use the towers to good effect as they were used against us that one time when we took... what was it? Was it Foldberg, I think? I'm hoping we can use that to our advantage, basically. But anyway, let's get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. I do have things paused right now because I need to explain a few things. Something strange has really happened here. The ballistas have been firing for some time, and they basically just fired on this bit of wall until it was almost destroyed, but then didn't finish the job, and they've now done the same thing with this bit of wall. I assume the ballistas still have ammunition, though, because the crews are still manning them and pushing them forward. Also, it looks like the army as a whole is now pushing forward, so the ladders are going to come over here, I presume? That seems likely. I think I'm going to move my archers... say over here, I think. Then I'm going to have this Orkman unit get up on the wall here. Oh, I guess I'll have to do that when it's unpaused. Just to take out those ladders. And then the siege tower, I assume, is going to be coming over here, so I probably need to move these archers as well. Probably just put them over here. And then I'll have one of the units that's around here. I think there's another Orkman unit over here. Yes. Right here, and we can put them up on the wall to face those guys. They are heavily outnumbered, but it is a peasant militia unit, so I'm hoping these guys can do at least a good amount of damage on them before I have to perhaps send the raiders up there. They do, of course, also have a couple of battering rams, though I only see one. Where's the other battering ram at? Oh, don't tell me there's no battering. Okay, no. For a minute, I thought maybe they had been very clever and were sending the battering ram elsewhere. But, no, I don't see it. Definitely doesn't seem to be amongst these guys. Okay, but anyway, I guess there is a battering ram here, of course, that is coming for the gate here. And so we have the Dunlendings behind it, along with Ugluk and his bodyguard, along with the Uruk Raiders, who can either assist the clan spearmen or run up on the wall kind of as needed. So anyway, let's go ahead and pause this, and we're going to put these guys in skill thrum and have them just stand there. And let's see, then we need the Orkman unit that is over here to get up on the wall. And we need this Orkman unit to get up on the wall as well. Yes, every tower over there is firing. I assume this one probably is too. Okay, yes it is. Okay, this raider unit can get... Oh, archers, yes. What am I going to do with these archers? Let's have Ugluk put his bodyguard like that. Not sure what I'm going to do with these archers, to be honest. I guess I could put them up on this wall and have them start shooting at these guys, because that is something we could do. Okay, you guys stop there and fire on them. You guys, you know what we'll do? We'll actually bring these archers back here so that they can fire over some heads over here. What's going on over here? Oh, these guys are being shot. Actually, you know what? Fire on the skirmishers. Okay, the ladders are coming up over here. The towers are not coming up over here. That's a little unfortunate. Move along, archers. Move along. Where did those ballistas go, by the way? Oh, there they are. You don't seem to be firing. I am a little worried that they're just going to abruptly fire and hit, like, that bit of wall at some point. Okay, that siege tower is not going over there. Get over here, please.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Damage that skirmisher unit as much as possible.
Hold your ground, maggots. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Really hoping that these Orkman units are able to hold the line there. Okay, seriously, archers, move along. Okay, you're coming up over here. So what I'll do is I'll have the Orkman unit sit here like this, and then I'll have the archers actually fire into the backs of them once the towers actually drop. Which is maybe what I should have done over here, too. Alright, they're wavering, so those militia are going to disappear very soon. Alright, here they come. Get the raiders ready over here. Cavalry is going to come pouring in here in a minute. Well, in which case, actually, you archers, stop firing. Okay, and you Orkman unit, get down here. What's your ability? Okay, yes. We'll definitely make use of that. And hopefully the towers will do quite a bit of damage to the enemy as they try and pour in over here. That's here. Why don't you fire on that unit in the back there? Wow, they're really able to just kind of pour in there, aren't they? Okay, get in there and assist the clansmen, because they need it. Oh, wow, the archers are being hit in the back here as well. All right, fire on them there. You archers, fire on these guys now. Actually going to bring the raiders, these raiders, over here. Okay, you archers, make sure you're firing at a unit in the back here. I assume that's the skirmishers that are doing that level of damage. Like, holy smokes.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Well, that's good. They're still firing into the back of them there. Okay, and we've got this Orkman unit here. Why are these guys being slaughtered? Like, my raider units are pretty good. They should be able to do a lot of damage. Instead, it looks like they're being slaughtered for some reason. Okay, you guys charge in there and help them out.
Listen here.
Yes, slay them all. Okay, where's Ugluk? Alright, I think that's him there, so he's not directly involved in the fighting, which is what I was a little worried about.
Wake up, you scum!
It looks like these guys might actually win on this side. Okay, seriously, why are you guys dying? Alright, you guys, pull back here just in case we need a unit to be in the center of the settlement.
Hold your ground, maggots!
Actually, you guys can stop firing now. I don't think you're helping as much as you were. Let the towers continue firing. Oh, the enemy general is dead. Hooray! Oh no, where's Ugluk? Oh, I think that's him there. Oh no, he is far too deeply into the fight. Ugluk's bodyguard, pull in there and save him. Come on, kill those two in particular. Where's Ugluk? Okay, there he is. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's him. Come on, hurry up and kill that guy. Bodyguard, pull forward. Pull forward. Okay, there we go. All right. You guys, kill that guy. In fact, I think he's a general. Kill him. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Don't kill Ugluk. Oh, come on. Kill him already. Oh, of course they're not going to kill him.
Archers, kill!
All right, the militia are routing as well. You guys resume firing on them. Holy smokes. We almost lost the entire garrison. Well, okay, all of the infantry. I guess we still have plenty of archers, but,
They will pay!
oh dear. Oh dear. This is the last survivors of the garrison here. We're gonna have to send troops here in great haste from other places. Because otherwise, they're going to basically be able to very easily take it from us. Oh, right. The battle is not over because they still have that ballista crew. Everyone is really tired except for Ugluk and his bodyguard, so I guess we're gonna charge them out there then. Oh, and he's already used up all of his special abilities too, but I guess that just kind of is what it is. What are they shooting at? Oh, they're still shooting at the peasants on this side. I'm guessing they're stuck? To be honest, it does kind of look like they're stuck. Ugluk, get over there. Basically, I'm just going to have him attack from the side here, but I'm going to make sure Ugluk himself is not necessarily involved in the battle. You guys, stop firing. Oh, who are you firing at? Stop firing. Oh, it's those peasants. And there's just this one berserker who's over there like, I don't need to do nothing. Okay, where is Ugluk? Oh, there he is. Okay. Charge. Kill the ballista crews. As damaged as we are, we should be able to slaughter our way through them. Where? Okay, Ugluk is still back there.
We will smash the enemy.
Yes, we will smash the enemy. We've lost 2 of our Uruks. They have lost many more of their ballista crew. That guy is about to die. Very unfortunate death. There we go. Even though you're hitting the ground next to him. How is victory still a distinct possibility? For them, I mean. I mean, we've lost 2 Uruks, and they've lost almost the entire crew. Ah, there we go. Just bury it right in him. Very good. Alright, just quickly finish those guys off. Or let him go. We can do that too. Ah, okay, well, he probably... Oh, wait, someone's gonna shoot at him. Ah, but he's gonna pass out of range here in a moment. All right, but anyway, I think you guys get the point. I just wanted to... I wanted to watch the bodyguard slaughter the ballista crews. But anyway, that's gonna be it, so I will bring you guys back once we're at the end of battle screen. Which is going to be right now, because I just realized there's no way we're going to be able to catch anyone, so we might as well end it there. The clan spearmen gave about as good as they got, which isn't very good, honestly. The raiders were absolutely just destroyed. Like, holy smokes. Like, I know the raiders are, like, kind of one of my lower level units, but still, somehow they didn't kill anybody. Or, okay, that's not true. They hardly killed anyone relative to our losses, which seems absurd. Like, again, I feel like they should have been able to kill quite a lot of that cavalry, and they did not. Archers killed a fair amount, though this unit got absolutely... Well, okay, not demolished, but they lost about half the unit. They didn't kill nearly as many guys. Honestly, Ugluk and the clan spearmen, that spear guard unit, and this particular archer unit basically carried the battle. I mean, everyone killed a bunch, but everyone seems to have lost a bunch. And in particular, I'm disappointed with the raiders. Like, what the heck happened? I mean, I noticed they kept, like, their number kept flashing, showing that they were taking a lot of casualties, but I don't see why. Maybe when I look over the footage later, it'll be a little more obvious. But anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. All right, we are just going to execute these guys. Not that it matters very much, I suppose. It looks to me like they still have actually quite a sizable force there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it looks like they're ready to go, and we are not. We'll definitely need to repair this as a matter of some urgency.
I will only address you in battle.
Like, they still have tons of units left. Like, holy smokes. I thought we had slaughtered them, but we really didn't. Oh, we need to talk about the campaign map now. So basically, I was having the army that was under Saruman looking for the other settlement that was over here. And I say the one that was under Saruman because I couldn't actually have Saruman leave Gind. Because if he did, then they immediately became rebellious. But the entire rest of his army could leave. So they did. I basically sent them without a general all the way over freaking here. I'm looking for the settlement that is, I guess, part of this province, and I cannot find it. Of course, I've gone all the way down here. This is actually a separate province here, and so I've turned them around to have them go back. Fortunately, I have a spy now, because I was able to train one at Foldburg, so I've sent him over here to locate this freaking settlement, wherever the heck it is, so that I can attack it once my army comes back north here. There is a Gondorian force, though, somewhere in between this army and the settlement, because I saw them wandering around out here, and this one was heading towards Gind, but I guess I brought Saruman back here. Oh, actually, I guess I should explain. Once I had the culture high enough, I guess, and unrest had come down, I did actually start to send Saruman back to Isengard, because it didn't seem like we were going to be able to bring him with the army anyways, because they were multiple turns, like, away at that point. But then I saw this small Gondorian force heading towards Gind, so I had Saruman come down here, recruit that sellsword unit, and it looks like that was enough to actually scare them away. So I actually might send Saruman back to join the army after all, since it looks like he will be able to reach it. In fact, yeah, there's only 2 units there, so you know what? Saruman, you can go ahead and pursue them. But anyway, that's what happened there. That's why Saruman is separated from his army. That's why his army is all the way down here. I do believe the Dunlendings are basically done for. Get it? They're done for. I'm sorry. I just came up with that a moment ago, and I've only just now that I've said it out loud realized what a stupid thing that was to say. But anyways, they've lost most of their territory. This is actually the clans of Edwaith territory now. I think they still hold this settlement here, yeah, which I think is their capital. But I keep getting messages saying, oh, it's being besieged, it's being besieged, it's being besieged. I swear it's besieged every other turn. So I'm just expecting them to die very soon. Now I need to figure out what to do about this problem here. All right, but anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to explain. So I will just let you guys go now, and I will bring you back as the war continues. All right, welcome back to the war. So, I know we just went over the campaign map, but we now need to go over it again, because it's actually been a couple of weeks now since I last recorded, so the first part of this episode was from a couple of weeks ago, and now is now. So, just a couple of things to go over. First off, I'm using a slightly different reshade preset. If you've been watching my Empire Total War playthrough, it's actually the same preset as I'm now using over there. To be honest, I don't think there's much of a drastic difference over here on Medieval 2. But I guess if you did notice a difference between the beginning of this episode and the way it looks now, that's probably why. Again, I don't think it's very drastic. And actually, once I upload it to YouTube and YouTube does its compression and stuff, it honestly may not look any different at all. But I thought I should point that out just in case you guys notice a difference. Now, when we were last here, we just defended Gineard. Gineard? I've been calling it Gineard, haven't I? It's probably more Gineard. I don't know, I like Gineard better. So, we just defended Gineard from a Rohan attack. And I did have Ugluk step out and actually place a watchtower over here, because this is actually a couple turns after that attack. And I wanted to be able to see more into Rohan's territory, so I had him just kind of mosey on over here and drop a watchtower before heading back. I also had my diplomat moving over to this settlement over here, which is Onodrith. And as you can see, he passed by a force of Rohan here, and there's actually a somewhat decently sized one here. So Rohan actually does have considerable forces in the area. So what I've done to just bolster the force, or the garrison at Gineard, at least a little bit, is I took the slightly depleted unit of long spears and the sellsword unit that was here at Isengard and had them run over here to help garrison the place. We did also train up a couple of units here at the Hornburg. So right now they're under free upkeep, but if the enemy gets kind of close and it looks like they're going to besiege Gineard, I can always throw some more units to them because we're easily within range here. Anyway, over at Isengard itself, basically, I don't think there's too much to discuss here. The garrison still is as it was, except for Lurtz is over here. I basically had him grab a mercenary unit of Dunlending spears to then bring back over here. So Isengard will have an almost full garrison for when the Ents attack, which I'm expecting very soon. And the reason I'm expecting it very soon is because my spy that I mentioned who was wandering around here has finally found the settlement. So we can attack it, take it, and presumably trigger the Ent script, or the Ent's attack upon Isengard. We do have a couple battles to fight before that, though. I think I mentioned that Saruman was chasing a very small force, just 2 units that were here. And so we're going to try and have that battle happen here first, just to take out that small force there. Then we have his actual army that was down here. And I mentioned that there was a force of Isengard, in here somewhere, and it was actually these guys. I actually was standing here on the fort in the hopes that they would actually attack them, but they just kind of walked right up to us and aren't attacking us. So I'm going to attack them to eliminate them, just so that we can get right on our way to Balorn, which itself does not have a very big garrison. One thing that I was curious about, or rather am still curious about, is I've noticed different units in different factions have this whole Legio first, and then a name, which I assume is almost like what would you call it? Almost like a professional army system, like first regiment of this or that division or something. And so it's just some kind of military system. So I was looking at Legio 1 Parth Iaur, or Iaur? And I was like, so wait, is that where they're from? Because I recognize that name. It's actually this province here. So I was wondering if those guys were actually trained here and just kind of went over here to Balorn as part of its garrison. Because I think, like I said, I think we've seen that in other areas too. Here's Legio 1st Isengard, so I assume this is the first legion of Isengard. I mean, it's not a literal legion, but the first professional military unit of Isengard, and that's why they're named that. Just thought I'd point that out. Alright, but anyway, so that's the plan. We're going to have Saruman attack that force. We're going to have this army under Captain Crook attack and hopefully destroy that force. And then we'll head right over to Balorn, though we might have to wait a turn to actually attack them. I assume we won't have the movement points to get there. And then I assume the turn after that, the script will then fire and the Ents will attack Isengard by whatever means the script allows them to do it. So, let's just get right into it then. Saruman, attack. I guess that's something I should have considered, and I guess I kind of considered it. They might retreat, but I thought they'd still be within range. And yes, I did just, immediately click on the mercenary pool, because it occurs to me, it seems like there's a lot more mercenaries now at this point in the game than there has been early on. Like I mentioned, Saruman was able to recruit this sellsword unit here in this province, where before I don't think there was any mercenaries. And Lurtz was able to recruit this long spear unit in this province, which we were able to do, I think, from the beginning of the game. But there's actually also a sellsword unit available that I don't think was always there. And if I just grab one of my generals and bring them out here really quick, Isengard has goblin infantry able to be trained, or recruited, which is actually where I got this unit of goblin infantry that's currently garrisoning Gind. And I mean, it's possible I just missed these mercenaries, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure that I did look, for mercenaries here in Isengard and just across this province here, and didn't find any. So I'm either, you know, crazy and I just completely missed them, or the mercenary pools are actually changing as time goes on. So that's why I'm always checking now to see if there's mercenaries around, especially if they're like decently cheap mercenaries that I can just use as like garrison forces or something. And actually these guys very much qualify for that. Corsairs. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and attack the captain here. Oh, and he's actually going to stick around for the fight. Okay, then. Oh, they have the pikemen. Ooh, and they have Gondor spearmen. Ew. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I mean, we do severely outnumber them, of course, but I prefer if they were, you know, a bunch of, like, really weak units rather than, you know, a couple of, like, strong ones and I think a couple of weaker ones. All right, well, let's just get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. So just over the hill there, you can see the Gondorians over there. I'm basically moving my forces forward just so that they're a little further up on the hill, so we're not necessarily fighting like downhill at them. Now, they do have their own ballistas, of course, and I assume they're going to fire or not. Maybe they're going to charge forward. That is something that they could be doing. You see, I didn't want them to be quite at the top of the hill, my guys, I mean, because I didn't want them to get shot by the ballistas. Because, like, the hill would be a good way to basically block them. But at the same time, I don't want my guys to fight downhill at the enemy either. So what I might do is actually just push these guys a little bit more forward. These guys, I think, are already kind of covered by the hill. I do have my cavalry over here, and the idea is I'll have them go around and attack the ballistas once the enemy decides what it is they're going to do. The archers, I guess I'll just leave where they are. They're already doing a pretty good job here. Kind of want my line more facing them. And since the Uruk-hai infantry are very, very slow, I don't want to like wait until the last minute to kind of get them up there. You know what? You guys go into guard mode, stop firing at will, and fire specifically at the pikemen. Okay, I think the enemy is charging forward now. Why don't you guys get up here? Alright, stay there. Good, good. Alright, so now let's swing our cavalry kind of over here. Okay, those are right. Those are the Anfalas pikemen. Let's get these orc units over here to basically get behind them and attack them. Now, where is their heavily armored... Alright, I think that Gondorian spearman unit is the heavily armored one. So what we'll do is we'll have... Ooh! They're firing on our ballista crew. Ow. Alright, let's get these guys over here. What we're going to do is we're going to have these guys attack the Anfalas pikemen from behind. Let's get the Reavers over here to assist those Dunlendians, because they are probably going to die. Okay, attack those Gondorian militia, actually, since they're coming for our units. Okay, you guys get over there and attack them. Archers, why don't you fire directly into the sides of those guys there? You guys, actually, go ahead and fire into the backs of them. You guys get over here. Attack those guys in the side.
this, we will
Here, actually, you guys fire into the back there, and then you guys go ahead and charge into the back of them. You guys charge there. Yes, you guys make sure you are firing there. All right, now you guys charge. Not charge, I guess move over here. Let's bring these 2 units forward. Okay, did you get rid of the ballistas? You did. Very good. Okay, those guys are in retreat. You guys get over here. You guys charge forward and go get them. Cavalry, chase after them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their...
Okay, the archers are firing into the sides of them. That's good. All right, are you guys just about dead? Answer, yes. Okay, let's get these guys over here. Okay, let's get the archers over here. Okay, no, you guys, fight the Gondorian spearmen. Okay, you guys, charge them. You guys get after the routers. Told you to go after the routers, so who are you fighting? Whoever you're fighting, stop it. Go after the routers. Well, in fact, make sure those guys stay routing. Right, the enemy general is dead. That's great. All right, now archers, fire into the back of those guys there. Get this infantry forward here. Okay, you guys, stop firing. Actually, no, keep firing. You guys, pull off. You guys get over here and kill them. Okay, I guess you guys can just kind of stop running around now. Oh, even routing and stuff, the archers do not seem to do a whole lot of damage to them. Archers, stop firing. We're going to have the cavalry get over there and kill them. You guys just about finished them off? Yep, there's one guy left. So he should be dead momentarily. Oh, and they're doing such an excellent job of killing these guys. Or, quote-unquote, capturing these guys. Yes, those guys held out the longest, and I do think it was because you see how they're fighting, like, well, I mean, it's only slightly downhill, but, you know, they had an extra unit with them. They have good stats. I definitely think the archers firing into the side of them directly like that turned the tide in our favor over there. All right, casualties inflicted. Riders actually inflicted a decent number of casualties, because remember, the routers are taken prisoners, so that's this column over here. Didn't take all that many casualties, though remember there are fewer men in a cavalry unit than there are in infantry units, so that's a bit of a higher casualty for a cavalry unit, especially ones that went into the battle already weakened anyways. That raider unit suffered quite a bit, as did the clan spearmen, but I just sort of always expect them to suffer. Archer suffered just a few casualties, that's not so bad. And they killed plenty. Look at that. The archers did very well. That clan spearman unit, despite taking all those casualties, gave better than they got. I mean, just barely, but still. All right, well, anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. Ooh, I would love that money. But I don't want... what I assume would happen is these guys would retreat all the way back to Belorn and aid in its defense. Or worse, they might, like, zip on, like, over here and then, like, be a problem later. Oh, should I? I mean, it's not all that many guys. You know what? We'll just try and ransom them. Alright, well, never mind. The ransom is rejected anyways. Oh, that's right. We do get a bit of money from quote-unquote sacking the camp. All right, so anyway, now they can head to Balorn. And they will have to be there next turn, though. And I assume... Yeah, they've only got the castle, which I think is just wooden walls. I think it's the same as... Gineard? Yes. So it's the lower... It's the second tier of wooden walls. So we should be able to... Oh, that's right. Of course we don't have any ballistas. This isn't Lurtz's army. Lurtz is over here. We just fought a battle with his army. We didn't have any ballistas. So yes, we will have to besiege the place for at least a turn to build up some equipment and then go in. Though at least they don't have too many units, so it's not like they'll be able to hold the walls against us, at least not significantly. Yeah, alright, so anyway, it looks like that's going to be it for now, so I will let you guys go and I will bring you back as the war continues.